Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. It's a beautiful morning out there. The sun just rose, and I'm actually working on making some goal state tasks for in Graspable math for some of my students, working on the Pythagorean theorem. So I'm going to show you how I custom make it just exactly the way I want, and you can do the same thing. So let's get started, shall we? So let's actually stop the mirroring right here, and we'll get right to the computer. So I'm in the middle of making this Pythagorean activity, if you will. So, for example, if you see one right here, well, actually, let me just go ahead and make another one here. So I'm going to add a goal state task right there, add task. All right. So I do have a picture. I'm going to hit cancel. I have a picture of a Pythagorean theorem question. So I'm going to hit that icon right there to add an image, and I'm going to find it here. I took some screenshots yesterday. There it is right there. Okay. So I'm going to open it. Right. That's how I get pictures in there. All right, and so there we go. And I have directions copied from another activity. I want the students to solve for x, the hypotenuse, and I want them to approximate it. I want them to write it in simple radical form, and then they're going to approximate it. And the green light is not going to turn on unless they do all of those things. So here's how I do it. So when it goes to the initial state, I'm going to click here, and I'm going to leave it. I can leave it blank, or I'm going to actually do a little bit of scaffolding for them, for the students that need that support. Right, so I'll go ahead here and start typing the format the way I want. Right, obviously if they type something incorrect, Graspable is not going to tell them they're wrong. Right, I'll hit done and see how that appears right there. And I also have to add another initial state because they're going to have to approximate the value they get in simple radical form after. So I'm going to put x equals a blank. All right, now let me just take a look here. I think 14 and 8, that comes out to be the square root of 260, which is what, 2 root 65. So for the goal state here, I'm going to add what I want them to get is this, okay? And then for the next goal state, I actually have to approximate that now, which, let's see here. Let me just go to my phone. The square root of 260 is roughly 16 and 1/10, so x equals 16.1. Enter. So this is the initial state, the goal state. All right, see, they're going to get 2 root 65 from that Pythagorean theorem they write, and they're going to get 16.1 when they approximate it after. So let's hit done and preview it and see what it looks like. All right, so I'm going to hit preview up here anytime, just like in Desmos, I always like to preview a slide. All right, so let's see. It's the last one here, goal state. This is the one I just put up there, right? So let's try it out as a student. That'll be a 14, that'll be an 8, and this will be an x, right? And so now we go ahead and get cranking. Right, 64, there's 260. I need to undo squaring by taking positive and negative square root of both sides, like so. Now, if you double click on the plus minus, that gives you your two roots separately. So since length can't be negative, we're just going to go ahead and trash that one, hitting the x right up there. We'll trash the negative root. And now I have to write that in simple radical form. So if I go to keypad and go right here, right, and just click on the 260, I can rewrite 260 as a product of two numbers, right? So I guess that's, what, 4 times 65? 4 times 65 right there. So now I'm going to pull out that square root of 4. Square root of 4 times square root of 65. Click on that to evaluate it. There we go. And last but not least, if I approximate it, I get 16 and 1/10. And lo and behold, what? The green light comes on. So that's how you can make it.